So we're really starting to get towards the mountains now, Annie. It's such a lovely county, Perthshire, isn't it? It's just a shame there's so many low vibrationals resident in the place. There's a little view back the way. I'm just thinking that we all measure our happiness with different stuff, but I think the middle classes, when it comes to happiness, well, different things entertain them, you know. I think they get cross if they go to their local winery shop and then discover they've got no Australian Chardonnay or something like that in stock, and they're particularly fond of this, you know, specific brand of Chardonnay grape, and so most of the day spent back home, and they're perhaps doing some ironing. I mean, the middle classes do keep up with their chores, I have to tell you. But they might be ironing and stuff, and then they slam the iron down, toss the you know, Jilly's blouse aside or something, or you know, whatever, and go into the fridge and uncork the last bottle of Chablis or something, and then, or maybe open the gin bottle or something and just pour a hefty measure, slam in some ice, slice of lemon, go out and sit down. A lot of middle class people do smoke, and they probably reach for a cigarette and sit, and you know, Jonathan or something will come back home from work and she'll be sitting there half pissed. You know, what's the matter? You know, what's the matter? She says, they don't have any bloody Australian, do they? Oh dear, Jill. Oh dear. Well, what are we going to do? Alfie, I mean, he absolutely adores the stuff. What are we going to tell him? I don't know. And you understand the whole bloody day's ruined. In fact, the whole bloody life's ruined because there's no bloody Australian Chardonnay in the local shop. So that's quite a good view over to St.Fillans seat and up and down boarding. It's, the wind's picked up a wee bit. Well, so this is a lot better than it used to be underfoot since I tarred it. It was a job well done, actually. And you might not be able to hear me in the camera so much now because as I say, therell be distortion. I won't speak long here. So you can see all the sleepers. I mean, they're full of rot now, but they were put to good use. A sort of penned area for the sheep or something, or keeping the dung heap or something. But that's all the sleepers from the line here. And railway sleepers are very expensive to buy if you want them. For landscaping, they're extremely expensive. But yeah, we're doing well, Andrew. Let's get a move on, sir. So that's the A85 running parallel with the railway line here. You'll see the cars there, but marching forward, Andy. You probably could have done this under an hour from Dalchonzie to St.Fillans if you didn't stop every so often with your camera, but as I say, you've got to enjoy yourself as well. It's not just footage all the time. There's a Ped Wagdale down there, he's wanting to chat with me. So this is the famous crocodile stone, and someone continues to paint it up It's been there for well, obviously the stone's been there for a long time, but it's been ever since I was a child. It first pointed out to me, it's painted up in those colours. It's remarkable, isn't it? So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop and have a little cup of tea, and rather than wait to get to St.Fillans, because it is quite warm and sunshine, and there's a footbridge across the line itself. I think you'll probably agree that it was a completely stupid idea to remove the rail tracks. It was a disastrous decision. I can't say it enough. It was the most foolish thing. That Dr. Beeching, the government minister responsible, I mean, he probably had a lot of bad nightmares and extremely bad karma for what he did. He totally ruined, he absolutely ruined everything. And the whole purpose of doing so was because they wanted to sell their oil. After they got rid of the Iranian president, this is true, and they put in the Shah of Iran. He was as the figurehead. It was the British government. Now, the British government always involved in something slimy. But what had happened, British Petroleum then took over the oil refineries in Iran in the 1950s, and they wanted to get as much of their oil processed and sold as petroleum as they could. And one way they couldn't do it was by so many people using the trains. So what they got was car manufacturing, particularly in Britain, was stepped up a couple of years, and they mass-produced vehicles, and then they started lifting thousands of miles of hedging and destroying countryside for motorways and bloody roads everywhere. Concreted the whole bloody nation. And from the 1960s right through until now, basically, they've obviously we've had a change of government in Iran. I'm talking about 1979. But what I'm trying to say is that over that period, they got rid of the railways to get cars on the road to use up just for profit for British Petroleum. Not just them, of course. It was done deliberately, and it's very sad. And now what they're saying is it's all our fault that we have climate change, and so the myth of global warming. Suddenly it's not their fault, but it's our fault for using cars, and now we've got to try and turn to electric cars or pay a heavy price for using their petrol or diesel motors. It's a con. I want to talk more about this, but I'm trying to enjoy my day. But there was no need to dismantle the railway system. It was a horrid decision. There would be a big envelope about that size, probably twice the size of that, full of £50 notes at the time, back in the early 60s. And Dr. Beeching most likely said, well, okay, I'll do that for you. Yes, it was a horrible decision. So I'm sitting down after my moan and groan, and I'm going to sit and stare at the passing traffic on the A85 while I sip at tea and have a cigarette. And we'll continue our route through that way. You know, it's really gorgeous just sitting here. But I've got my merino wool. It's a pale, it's what do you call it? Camel colour. And from a distance, it looks like I've got no top on. And you're probably thinking, it can't be that bloody hot. That chap's sitting up there having a cigarette with his bare top. Because they all look over, you see. about the bikers on the weekdays. They're not bad, you know, but at the weekend they're completely off the bloody nut. It's absolutely fantastic here, it really is. It's superb. In fact, I'm just starting to sit there and think I was at the Mediterranean. I can see the Mediterranean just laughing at the shoreline now. It's beautiful. Are we heading for Kentucky with a banjo on my knee? Are we heading through East Tennessee with a banjo on my knee? I'll be heading for Kentucky with a train by me.
I'm going down to eastern Kentucky.
Where you going, Fiddlin' Todd Mead?
Going over to Big Moxie Creek.
Ralph Stanley II, where you going?
I'm going down about Colburn, Virginia.
Where are you going, Dr. Stanley? I'm a-going down to Dickinson County, Virginia, to a little mountain farm down there. Let her roll, boys.
There ain't nothing I can do. I'm off to Kentucky. There ain't nothing I can do. I'm off to Kentucky. There ain't nothing I can do. I'm off to Kentucky. There ain't nothing I can do. I'm off to. So it's exactly 12:30, Annie, and we're on the move again. And as I say, the wind's picked up quite a bit. It often does when we get out this way. Loch Earn is a bit of a change, you know, from basically Glenogle. There's a distinct difference in weather as you get to Loch Earn, and then it changes again over Glenogle. And often, it won't be raining in Crieff today, but often it can be dry down here, but once you get over Glenogle it can be pissing down. But isn't it fantastic? Look at that. It's really marvellous, Andy. And this section is obviously much better than what I've done from Heileman. And as some of you may know, I've walked all the way to Loch Earn Head already. And to Loch Earn Head and back. And I've done the Glenogle stretch, but I might do that again just to show you. And I might even consider walking from Glenogle Head right out to Crieff. The light is favourable after the clocks get shifted next Sunday, this coming Sunday. But I strongly advise you do as much as you can between March the 21st and June the 21st, because after June the 21st the light starts to rapidly fade. So just take note. The light dissipates very quickly at when you get into July and August. I mean, by the middle of August it's bloody dark at 9 o'clock nearly, well 9:30. Yes, it's dark by 9:15 any. But I'm pleased you joined me on this journey. It's been good company actually. I'm glad I started it when I did, and I've been blessed with the weather. Hello, you lot.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Ganapataye Namah. Om Gam 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 Ganapataye Namah.
Kentucky with a banjo on honey. You're going to Eastern Sea. To Kentucky with a banjo on honey.